It is time for the Captain America Defenders crossover with Captain America 268 by Jim DeMatteis. Nice cover here with Captain America and the mix of defenders that he teams up with. You would think that this would be a surefire hit with me. We have my favourite superhero in all the world of all time ever. And he is teaming up with my favourite run on Defenders. But this isn't good. I didn't like this. We kick off with 4 of the Defenders having been caught. Batman, who is out of costume. Etrigan, the cat, and Velcro. And due to a printing thing, Velcro looks like she has hairy legs here, like Patty and Selma. I was sure that Daredevil got captured with them, but I was apparently wrong. They have been kidnapped by the secret umpire, the terrorist group obsessed with restoring America's past values. Here is a bunch of backstory as featured in all them comics I spent a week looking at. We have Batman's girlfriend, we have the group of telepaths, the CIA, all that stuff. And you're probably thinking, this is an issue of Defenders, but don't worry, true believer. Here is Captain America offering a review of Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. 3.5 stars. Some funny bits. We also have the first appearance of Arnie Roth too. The last time that I reviewed an issue from this run, viewer Robin said that he never really liked it. I basically agree with him. It is a run that is fine, but it is unfortunate in that it is sandwiched between 2 of the best runs on Captain America ever. And there is some important stuff done in these issues. The stuff with Baron Zero, the introduction of some characters like Norman or Arnie Roth here. But it is at best an inconsistent run that has plots or stories that you see on paper and think will come off better than the day. We get even more backstory now, all of which I covered. This is the Captain America side of it, with the telepaths trying to remake America, and the yard man in the tiny little car. I am marking this comic down for it not showing the tiny little car. By the way, this panel here, this is fantastic. Over the years, my opinion on your boy Zeck and his art, it has really diminished, but this panel is electric. Captain America, he gets hit with a big psychic mind blast, which gave him warning that the telepaths who he previously helped are in danger. so he gans to SHIELD. And I think there is a typo in this scene, which makes Captain America seem like he's acting like a mean bastard. So, Captain America, he learns where the bad guys are, and we get more of their evil plan, which involves using Batman's ex-girlfriend and psychic powers to start a nuclear war. They have kidnapped Batman to try and control his ex-girlfriend, and they got the other defenders to try and control Batman. Let's skip this scene with Captain America disguising himself as someone else. Jim DeMatteis, he effectively revamped the Secret Empire. Previously, they had been a shadowy organisation from Ad Hulk stories, and most famously a Steve Englehart Captain America one. And Jim DeMatteis overhauls them and makes them a bit more colourful. They are all wearing Roman centurion armour. They are led by a supervillain now. I think it undermines the story that this group were like a secret Freemason style evil group of which Richard Nixon was a member, to then make them into very unmistakably supervillains. To play devil's advocate though, the Secret Empire would likely not have been touched again in this period of comics. And it's fair to say that this is almost a different iteration of the group. After the exposure of their previous campaigns and the White House scandal, Kurt Busiek just ignores all this and sets it back to the exact same version from before all this. The group of telepaths, well, the two from the other issue of Captain America, they use their powers to speak to the captive defenders, who then escape really easily. So we have got two different fights going on, which eventually meet up, and something has gone wrong at the printers because the pages are aligned to the point where I'm almost missing part of the panels. Then Captain America, he is forced to surrender, and here is Daredevil with fruit pies. I am really curious because he is in part 2 of this story. He is on the cover, and he was there when the defenders got abducted. So I thought that was how he got involved in the story, but I'm wrong. All seems hopeless, except obviously there is a bunch of defenders and Daredevil who are not there, so they will show up and save the day with a call for help from Batman's psychic ex-girlfriend. And up here, the guy, he calls Batman a minor threat, which tickled my Fugazi bone. I don't really like this issue or story. It is limp. We have some conflict, but none of it seems satisfying. Captain America being forced to surrender, That is interesting, but it becomes lame when all it really provides is an excuse to extend the story to another issue. For a story I covered all the necessary back issues for, you'd have thought I was doing so because it is a great story, that I wanted to provide full context for it. But no, it is the point where that Defenders run stops being great every issue. It'll be a 7 thumbs up for this, I reckon.